Emotion. What was the best part about teaching?
The kids, the classroom. When I was teaching, I'd say the next best thing was the support of the parents. I said there probably was not one parent that didn't get in touch with you at some time and several times. They all were interested in how the kids, how their child was doing. And when I have, I'd say, okay, on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, at 3:30, I'll have my door open, and your parents say you can come any one of those 3 days. And there's something I'd like to talk to you about, and then I'd like to talk about anything that you got in mind as a general type thing. If you need to talk privately, we can do that afterwards. And I'd sometimes get anywhere from 15 to 25 parents in the classroom to come in that one day. They were all interested in school. And then they used to get, they always said, the kids say that you don't spend as much time making them read the textbook as the other teachers do. And I said, well, that's nothing wrong with what they're doing. I said, it's just the way I feel good about. I says, I do have them. We go down to the library sometime for our classes. I've got the city library that brings me books on Mondays. And I said, and then they pick them up on Friday. And I said, so I like the kids to get into other things rather than the textbook. And we still use the textbook. And I said, I have them do things out of it, read a little bit. And I said, but it depends on the subject I'm teaching too. But I said, hands-on to me is still the best way of learning.
What was that thing that happened when you were out in the field teaching them? I think it was with an airplane, paper airplanes. Or
that was different. We had paper airplanes they made, and I had them take them out by class, and they were. I gave three. I got a prize for each one of 3 different things from different businesses in Huntington Beach, and that was for 5 classes that I had. So I had 5 different classes. So I have them go out. We'd go out in the field after everybody had theirs made. But then I would take, okay, now I want you to hold it up a little bit as I go by and show me how you think it looks the best. So they'd do it. And then I would give a prize to the top design. Then I give one to the best coloring and stuff like that in there. And then I'd have them throw them up in the air and let them sail across the field. And whichever one went the furthest, that child got an award. And then I had 2 others to back it up, so they got 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place. And the kids would help me vote on some of that stuff. What was the best looking? What was the
furthest and
stuff? Well, one year, a child really designed one. And I said to him, I says, where did you pick that up? He says, I want to win. So I studied it. And I think mine will go the farthest. I said, well, it kind of looks pretty darn good. So when we went out there in the field, his went, you know where Walmart is now?
Yeah.
That was Crestfield School. And I taught there. And the area that is closest to Garfield, south of Garfield, was a big playground. And then the school was beyond that where there's some homes now, big fancy homes. And I said, I got out only about 20 feet from, no, it's about 30, 40 feet from no, more than that even, from Garfield. probably 50 feet. And there's never been one thrown out of the playground. This kid put his up in the air, and it went, and it went, and it landed in the cemetery across the street.
Oh, wow.
And he says, "Did I lose my airplane?" I said, "No." I says, "I'm going to get the custodian out here, and he's going to make sure there's no cars that are going to hit us, and we'll walk over there and get it."
School's gone, but the cemetery's still
The
there.
cemetery's still there, and we got the airplane back.
Wow.
And so I put the airplane on display at a parents' meeting. And I says, "Just want you to know, the planes that got some awards this year, but I've got them all out. Because these kids really put some effort into designing and making patterns and colors and some that flew further than others." And every kid said, "Thank you for putting mine out. Sure wasn't very good compared to the others." You know? I said, "Yeah, but you did it."